Hello there, Inklander here, and welcome to the stream where today I'm going to be playing some of the original Splatoon on Wii U. And as I have made a new account for the channel, I'm actually going to be starting over from scratch. So I'm going to be going through some character creation, the little tutorial part, the initial news segment, and then we'll be diving into some multiplayer. But let's go ahead and hop on into this. And yeah, that looks good. But welcome, let me know if everything sounds okay and looks okay as we're getting started. Alright. I guess this is also good practice for getting used to the gamepad again. Since, you know, it has a little bit of different controls. And it's been a while since I've played a Wii U game, and I also think this is the first non-Switch game on the channel. Cool, cool. Even swim up walls. Okay. There we go. Swim through grates. Got some enemy ink. Okay, awesome. Okay, got another wall to go up there. And there we go. That was pretty easy. Yeah, it's just gonna be weird going back to having X as the jump button. And here we are, the original Splatoon. Walleye Warehouse and Mahi Mahi Resort. Excellent. The great Zapfish is missing. Again. Don't get cooked, stay off the hook. Oh wait, wrong game, never mind. Alright, so... here we go. This is what happens when you make another account. And it's okay, we'll be able to get into multiplayer pretty fast. And if you want to join in, the friend code is in the description. More than welcome to send me a friend request. Just let me know that you did. I don't remember if it pops up on Wii U or not. I don't think it does, like it does on Switch. Could be wrong, though. Alright. Let's head on over to the lobby. Okay, let's hop on into a regular battle. First one on this account. Let's see how dead the original Splatoon online is. I doubt it's that bad, because, like, it's Splatoon. And, you know, not everyone has a Switch. But then again, we only have 2 people in here right now, so... I don't know, maybe it is gonna take a while. We'll find out. Yeah, it's an interesting question on how long they're gonna leave the servers for the Wii U on. You know, how much longer are games like Splatoon and Mario Maker gonna have their functionality? Hopefully another, year or two. Hopefully. You give it 10 years, where Wii U came out in 2012, ended in 2022 maybe. Alright, we got Mahi Mahi Resort. Excellent. Okay, let's do this. It's been a while since I played on this map. And then using the X button for jumping again is just so weird. Like, that just doesn't feel right. I'm probably gonna fall many times because I'm gonna think I'm jumping and then I'm not. So that's probably gonna happen quite a few times. Yeah, we'll play through a few matches, maybe buy some weapons. Although then again, there isn't like a speed up button in this game, so maybe not during this stream. Alright, I'll go ahead and activate this. And just head on over here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Splatted each other. But yeah, welcome to join in. Just let me know that you sent a friend request. We haven't even gotten anything over here yet. I have tons of stuff over here that we can paint. Although, looks like we're doing pretty good right now. Pretty much dominating pretty much all of the map, really. Oh, water level's dropping. Excellent. Even more turf to paint with ink here. There's some pink over there. Okay, there we go. Oh, all of them got splatted out. Nice. Okay, excellent. Allows us to take back this side here. Minute left. I don't think this looks like it's going to be much of a problem. Okay, nice. Oh. Okay. Excellent. Well, for a first match, being a little rusty with the Wii U version, not bad. Granted, I mean, it's pretty much the same game, just some different maps and, different jump button. Oh, different specials. Yeah, let's head over here, why not? Alright, well that went pretty well, I'd say. Oh, yeah. Really good. 58.9 to 22.2. Pretty good for this match. Let's see, how much is that gonna level me up? Because leveling up works a little bit differently for the first couple levels, I believe. Okay, cool. Might level up faster on the original Splatoon compared to Splatoon 2. Because I've done quite a few streams of that on the channel, and we're still not at level 10 on that account. Even though I've played it for like, I don't know, 7, 8 hours on the channel maybe. So we'll see. Based on that, we're almost at level 3, so maybe we'll be able to do a ranked battle or two. That'd be pretty cool. I'll be especially rusty on that, though. Lobby does. It seems like there's definitely less people playing online on the OG Splatoon, which is sad, you know, because it does have a lot of good stages that aren't in Splatoon 2, like Mahi Mahi Resort. There isn't really anything else that in the game that has that kind of mechanic with the water level dropping, revealing more turf. You know, it's pretty cool. Well, we'll see. Although, you know, Walleye Warehouse, have that in Splatoon 2. Pretty much the same map. You know, a couple tweaks, but really pretty much the same thing. Well, hopefully we don't lose any more people. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And we'll see what happens with a Splatoon 3 as well. You know, are we going to get it on Switch? You know, is Nintendo going to pull like a 2 or 3 year life cycle on that game? You know, on the franchise? Or are they going to do their usual one game per console, you know? Because some of their franchises, most of their franchises follow that rule. Exceptions being, you know, like Zelda, Mario Party especially. Like there's like 4 Mario Parties on GameCube, 3 Mario Parties on N64. Are they gonna make Splatoon like a every 3 year, 2 year kind of thing? Maybe. That'd be nice, you know. I wouldn't mind doing that. Or maybe even if they added on more DLC. Which, you know, they said they did the last major update with, you know, Splatfest and stages and weapons, but you never know. They might do something with it. Would not surprise me. Just because, you know, Splatoon has basically become one of their biggest franchises. You know, it's up there now with Smash and Mario and Zelda and Pokemon. It's like one of their top 5 franchises. So, yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to do a Splatoon 3. Wow, that was so sad. We didn't have enough people to do a regular battle. Oh, that's so disappointing. Alright, let's hope that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna join back in here. Okay, that filled up decently fast. Now we just need 3 more people. 1 more. Okay, that's looking a little bit more promising. There we go. It's battle time. Yeah, and you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Mahi Mahi Resort come back. Flounder Heights is also a really good stage. You know, I really like the verticality of that one because it isn't as extreme as like Mori Towers is. You know, Mori Towers can be a little bit more of a hassle when it comes to ranked modes. But, you know, Flounder Heights I actually really like because it has the verticality. It has a lot of different ways you can use a lot of different weapons. But, you know, I don't know, it feels like a really nice map where, you know, it has a lot of, you know, horizontal terrain, but also a lot of verticality to it, too, to where you can really use pretty much anything on that, and it works pretty well. Well, that was disappointing. Midna, I like the name. Yeah, I would like to see that come back. And also Salt Spray Rig would be really nice as well. Because, yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of that one. You know, I like the high ground, low ground kind of mechanic with it. Alright, got that special. Okay, excellent. I don't think that's really going to help us there. Yeah, not too much. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I was going to make that jump, and I did not. Well, I mean, according to the map, we're doing completely fine, so I'm not worried about making a mistake like that just yet. Okay. Water levels dropping. Excellent. So far, so good. Yeah, there's not too much I would really want from a Splatoon 3 other than, you know, maybe some more weapons, some more weapon types. Maybe a better final boss than Splatoon 2, because, you know, not even comparable to the original Splatoon boss. But yeah, I don't know, bring back a couple fan favorites, you know, a couple returning, stages, you know, fan favorites in that regard. A couple new specials, you know, I think the specials they added in at the end of the Splatoon 2 updates were really cool stuff. You know, I'd like to see them experiment with that a little bit more. Yeah. Not really anything, you know, that I overly want. You know, I think Splatoon already has a pretty good formula down, and I think if they just keep updating it, that'd be pretty awesome. Alright, and it's looking pretty good. There's a little bit of orange in the center, but not anything that can't be solved. I mean, I believe we have that. Yeah, totally. 55.4 to 24.7. That's pretty good win. Alright, how much am I gonna level up this time? The leveling up's so different from, it's so different from Splatoon 2. It really is. At least for the first couple levels, I believe. I think once you hit level 20 in this one, it's been a while since I've been leveling up from, like, base level. But I think once you hit level 20, that's when it starts doing, like, the formula they use for leveling up in Splatoon 2. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Only time will tell as I continue to level up on this account. If we can play more matches, that is. if the lobby fills up. So let's see. Stream schedule for the next couple days. At least plans. Sunday, I'm going to be continuing Breath of the Wild in Master Mode. So if you want to see me get absolutely killed by enemies that can respawn health in that game, stop on by. Monday, gonna be doing a Mario Kart game. Not sure if it's gonna be 8 Deluxe. It might be custom tracks. It could be 7 on the 3DS. It might be Double Dash. Really, probably will just depend on what I'm in the mood for. But, you know, I figure branch out. You've done Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a couple times now, so, you know, maybe throw in another one there. And then Wednesday, of course, that's going to be Wild Wednesday. So I don't know what I'm going to be streaming then until like an hour beforehand. So it's usually just like a nice surprise stream. And during those, you'll get 1,000 hearts on the channel, you know? So it'll help your channel rank go up just a little bit. You know, since why not? It's Wednesday. We're doing some random game just for fun. So it's like, might as well help you rank up if you decide to join in for that one. Because it could literally be anything. Anything Nintendo, I'll say that. Well, anything on a Nintendo platform, that'll say. So, you know, could be something retro, could be something on the NES, could be something on Virtual Console on one of them. You know, could be Wii U, Switch, anything. Won't be Virtual Boy, but you know, I got one. It's sitting there behind me, but I don't have any way to capture that. So, except for I guess putting a camera in the lens of it, and that wouldn't be fun for anybody. All right, battle time. Here we go. But yeah, so Sunday, Breath of the Wild. Monday, some sort of Mario Kart game. Wednesday, who knows? But stop by. You get like, you know, a little bit of, you know, hearts to rank up on the channel. Alright, let's do this while I warehouse Like, really excellent stage. You know, it's amazing how compact the stage is, yet how many different paths you can take to get to the center. You know, I think it makes it really fun, especially for, you know, like splat zones, tower control. You know, I think it's a really good ranked stage, because, like, if you're not careful, you could get the tide turned. You know, the enemy could turn the tide pretty easily. But also, at the same time, you know, it's so compact that usually there's a lot of action going on this map, which, you know, I really like. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Okay, nice. Ah. Oh, okay, well there we go, that works. Like, there we go. Whole team splatted out. Well, not too bad. Although then again, I feel like some of the people that are playing that are like level 7 and whatnot right now are probably actually level 7s. Meanwhile me, I'm like, you know, like level 60 or something. I don't think I'm that high. Maybe I am. I haven't checked on my other account for Splatoon 2, so I'm not like amazing. Like, I'm not like, I don't have like 1,000 hours into the game, but I have a couple hundred. So that's okay. If I end up leveling up decently fast enough in this, then it won't feel like I'm creaming people as much as it seems like I am now. Alright, 1 minute left. Okay, nice. Okay, they got that. So far, so good. Just spawn camping. Not exactly very nice. Ah, got me. Ouch. There is no ouch button on this one. Well, let's see. Yeah, we have this. 10 seconds left. We held them back a decent amount. They're gaining back a little bit of ground, but not anything too terrible. Alright. There we go. Almost entirely blue. 69.2 to 20.4. Nice. Alright, that was a pretty solid match there. Yeah, like 13 kills. And battle again, of course. Of course. We still have like an hour and a half left in the stream. Plenty of time. Okay, hey, there's a level 45 in there, so... Not everyone in here is like a really low level. So I guess that's good. Now we just need to wait for the lobby to fill back up again. Hopefully it does. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, look at that. Level 4. Gonna be at level 10 in no time. Maybe within an hour and a half. We'll find out. That would be cool if by the end of the stream I'm able to do at least one ranked match. That'd be nice. Then again, I'm sure also leveling depends on, like, you know, winning too, so hopefully that streak continues. And if it does, then maybe I might be able to get to level 10. We'll see. Okay, 2 slots left. That's good. Oh yeah, and another thing I should mention, we're getting kind of close to the follower goal, which is good. We have 6 followers left until I do a 4-hour stream. and that'll be of whatever you all choose, you know. So I'll put out a link to a poll on Discord. I'll put it in the chat. So, you know, once we hit 25 followers, I'll do a 4-hour stream of whatever gets the most votes. You know, not quite sure whether it's going to be write-in yet or not. Might be. Maybe it'll just be like, write in as many things as you want. I don't know. Haven't decided on that quite yet. It might just be like, here's a list of 10 games, pick your top 3. I'm not sure. You know, because I want to make sure it's something that people would want to watch. But yeah, so 4-hour stream once we hit 25 followers. Should be a lot of fun. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we get another 2 people. Maybe I won't make it a level 10 if we have to wait like 2 minutes every time between matches. That's so sad. I mean, it makes sense, so most players are over on Switch now, probably, at this point. But still, this is a good game with good stages. So, I don't know. Hopefully we manage to keep being able to play it for, you know, every so often. Like, obviously, with this being, you know, Fresh Friday, you know, playing Splatoon games, most of the time I'm going to be playing Splatoon 2. But, you know, like, once a month, like, you know, I'm going to be trying to play, you know, the original Splatoon, because it's a good game. It's fun to go back to. Well... Yeah, and since I've made 2 new accounts for Splatoon and Splatoon 2 for streaming, I might also maybe sometime go through and do like a stream of the single player. That'd be a lot of fun. And Coops, hi, welcome. And oh, no worries. I mean, you know, you still got here while the stream was going on, so I wouldn't count that as late. You know, you're not late until I guess the stream's over. Oh, nice. Nice GIF. I like it. Well, and also, thanks for the taco. Thanks for the taco there. Are we going to get another person in this lobby? I don't know, it feels like it's been like 2 or 3 minutes at this point. Ah, there we go. As I say it, someone appears. Excellent. Alright, where are we headed to? Walleye Warehouse. Excellent. Marina. Yeah. Don't get cooked, stay off the hook. Get the spawn point. You know, gotta lay down all this turf. But yeah, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Friend code is, you know, in the description. And also, I will post the 3DS friend code soon. Most likely whenever I do the first 3DS stream, which it might be Mario Kart 7 next week. Still thinking on that one. There we go. Okay, well I got 2 of them there. But yeah, I'll post that 3DS friend code. Like right now, I think it's just not there, but I'll have one down there once I do the first stream of it. Oh, 200,000? Wow. Well, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the sparks, I appreciate it. You have your Wii U, but you don't have Splatoon. Oh yeah, horrible Wi-Fi. Yeah. College campuses can have some pretty bad Wi-Fi. Okay, here we go. Nice. And so much green. Okay, let's see if I can somehow... Oh no. Well, I did some damage. Just a tad. Speaking of green. Oh my gosh. Everything green. Nice, thank you. I also really like the Meowcaroon. I think that's what it's called. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, that's so funny. I like really bad puns, so I'm very appreciative of that one. Well, I don't think that was a win. It doesn't look like it. 49.4 to 38. Not the worst. Tacos have lettuce and lettuce is green. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so I definitely didn't level up nearly as much as I had been on that. Interesting. Alright, well here we go again. What's gonna happen with the lobby? Hopefully we don't have to wait as long now. We'll find out. I mean, it always seems like it starts off with 4, and then, like, it just adds in a couple, then it kind of, like, stays at 3 or 2, and then we get the last couple kind of, like, go in all at one time. All those tacos are going to take so long to show up on the stream notification every time. Every time. I think the last time you did that on Wednesday's stream with Mario Kart, it was just like 3 or 4 minutes. It was like for a whole like race and a half. where it was just like a bunch of like taco notifications. Yeah, there's actually a pretty good like taco place near where I am. So, I don't know. The stickers, the taco stickers, always make me think of like maybe I should go, go to that restaurant and get some tacos. Even though I'm not particularly a taco person, but that place has especially like really good tacos, to where like, oh, they don't even seem like tacos really. So they're like weird fancy tacos. Probably why I like them. Okay. That's like so much orange. God, sniper. It's splatted. What can you do if you become 3DS friends? Same kind of stuff. Like, it's just like on the Wii U, there's like the friends list. I don't know. Oh gosh. Well, but we can play like Mario Kart 7, Smash 4. I don't know what other multiplayer games are there. The obviously amazing and not terrible whatsoever Triforce Heroes. Well, was not great. I'm just kind of getting trapped so much here. Swim. Swim away. But yeah, so, you know, just like all the typical multiplayer games that you have on a console, you can play on 3DS. If it has online, you know, if it has online and not like just local co-op. Oh gosh. Just run, swim. This is like such an intense battle going on in the center. It's crazy. We'll see what ends up happening. Okay. I think they got that? No, we did. Okay, cool. 47.2 to 30. Oh, cafeteria. Gotcha. I was like, you're feeding your cat tacos? I mean, it's, you know, I would feed my dog steak all the time, so, you know. Yeah, I mean, you don't technically need to do it with friends. You can, like, do it where you, like, control all three of them and you just swap between them, but it's, like, much more clunky. Like, it's a lot harder to do. Oh, I don't anymore. She died a few years ago. But she was like a lab. She was a lab. Yeah, I now no longer have any pets. I might get a cat. Again sometime in the future. We'll see. Although I'm highly allergic to cats, so that might not be the best idea. But I did go to a cat cafe a few months ago, and I was fine. And I was there for like a whole hour. So maybe there's hope for me. We'll see. Because I do really like cats. You know, I think their personalities are funny. Um, we'll see. I don't know. They say allergies are supposed to, like, be flushed out of your system, potentially, every 7 years, and, you know, last time I was around cats, not too bad. Like, I didn't seem sniffly or anything. It didn't seem like I was gonna break out or die. So, you know, maybe. Maybe I'm no longer allergic to cats. Only time will tell. Perhaps, yeah, you know, perhaps I should just go to more cat cafes. You know, keep testing it. Or build up an immunity, see what happens. You've seen people who are allergic to cats, some of them is that safe. Probably, I mean, it depends on how allergic I think you are. Um, like, you know, like, I'm, like, technically, at least last time I, you know, had it checked, I'm technically, like, partially allergic to dogs, but it's, like, so minimal that it's, like, it takes, like, a lot of extreme content. Like, you know, it would, like, a lot of, like, extreme contact. Like, it would be, like, if my dog would, like, lie down on top of me and fall asleep for, like, 8 hours, that would be bad. But then, like, just, like, petting your dog for, like, 30 minutes would not be bad. But meanwhile, with cats, it's like, I probably shouldn't be around them, but, I, you know, I like cats, so, you know, an allergy might not be able to keep me away. But, you know, I don't know. Because, you know, allergies are supposed to, like, all your cells in your body, which, I guess this is kind of scary. All of them completely regenerate after 7 years, so, like, some allergens eventually, like, leave. So, like, originally I wasn't allergic to cats when I was younger. Like, my parents used to have a lot of cats. Um, and I wasn't allergic. The allergy didn't really develop until a few years after they all passed away. So I don't know. Maybe I'm back at a not allergic to cats phase. But yeah, so I'm technically allergic to dogs too, but like it never affected me at all. Like so. But yeah, meanwhile with cats, yes, I have been to the hospital because of cats before. So okay, that person was just going for it there. I don't know. We'll see. It would be nice to have. It would be nice to have a pet. Okay, jeez. That cat gif. Alright. Well, so far I've not been, I don't know. Uh-oh. Probably gonna get splatted here. Yeah, and didn't manage to get them. It's so weird not being able to, like, just pull up the map. Like, I have to look down at the gamepad. But right now it's like it looks like we're still doing okay. There we go. Got them there. That was bad. Just jumped right into that one. Okay. I mean, I think we're probably gonna get this one so long as we don't, screw up too badly. Like, so long as, like, all of us are not, like, splatted out, I think we'll be fine. Ink strikes, I miss those. Oh, hello. Good thing I had that special ready. Oh, they have a decent amount of the center over here now. Need to try to get that back up. Oh, alright. So, what do you think of the Smash announcement? Have to ask. Might as well talk about that on stream. I don't even know if throwing that bomb did anything. Probably didn't. Like, there's just barely any orange over there, so... 55.1 to 34.2, not too bad. But yeah, what are people thinking? Like, I definitely think overall there is just a sense of disappointment in it. And I think it's for a lot of different reasons. Like, some people are mad that it is just flat out a Fire Emblem character, which, I get that, like, because there are some franchises that are already way more represented than others in the game. Like, Mario has 9. So, like, Fire Emblem still has, like, one more slot to go before it gets to Mario. And then I don't know how many Pokemon has right now, but it's pretty close. It's probably like 7 or 8. So yeah, I can understand why people are just like, oh great. And then as for like the whole sword wielder thing, even though they joke about it, Byleth is essentially mostly a sword wielder. You might not want to call it that, but that's essentially what it is. So I can understand why a lot of people are mad about it, including me. I'm disappointed, and it's not because it's Fire Emblem, because like I do like the franchise. I've not played all the games, and Three Houses wasn't exactly my favorite entry. Like I didn't really particularly find it enjoyable. Like I didn't even finish playing it. So I don't know. Like Fire Emblem's fine. I just wish they had picked a different character. If they really had to put Fire Emblem in, I feel like they could have picked from a wide variety of different characters in Three Houses that would have just felt different. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I think I think that's why there's more of a, feeling of just disappointment as opposed to anger, is because we got the announcement that we have 6 more fighters coming. And also, they did show off some other good stuff. Like, I do think the stage, like, great. Like, I'm completely fine that we got another Fire Emblem stage. The monastery from Three Houses, like, I think that's an awesome stage, and what they showed off of it's really, really good. It's just I'm not a big fan of the character. Um, and then, yeah, of course, Cuphead, like, awesome. Like, I'm a little kind of disappointed that that actually wasn't the fighter announcement, really, because it's such a wow moment. That was the biggest wow moment of the direct, because it was deflated pretty fast for, I think, a good portion of the audience. Um, and so having that, like, kind of right towards the end, that was really nice to have. Just like, hey, look at this, there's Cuphead. Like, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna try to head up here. And, most stressed. Yeah, especially because, like, another thing we also have to remember is that, like, he didn't pick these DLC fighters, and he didn't pick the next ones either. So if they end up all being Fire Emblem characters, we can't blame him for that. Like, that's like an internal thing from Nintendo, and I don't know who exactly is deciding it. Someone high up that's like, we need to go with these characters because, like, we might be able to get this kind of partnership for the Switch. Like, they're thinking of it, from, like, at the end of the day, they're thinking of it from, like, an economic standpoint, from a business standpoint. And, I guess they went with, Byleth, and people aren't happy, consumers are just like, meh. So I think after this, they'll have learned that if they do want to add in more Fire Emblem characters, they really do need to completely switch up the character. Bring in, like, axe users, things like that. Like, Aelgard, that'd be nice. Just switch it up more. Um, but yeah, so, like, most of what they chose, most of what Nintendo internally chose, went off really well. For at least some audience. Terry, Banjo, Hero, they all spoke to different audiences around the world. And I think everyone just felt like a Fire Emblem fatigue. Like, it's just like a, okay, it's another Fire Emblem character that kind of is a sword wielder, but kind of isn't, but mostly is a sword wielder. And then it just, yeah. So, those are my thoughts on it. It's not the most awful thing in the world, because, like, you can tell that Sakurai did try to do something different with the character, but yeah, we can't exactly blame him for that. That's a Nintendo fault entirely. For rolling the dice on that one. And then, I mean, hey, at least of the 5 characters I have for the Fighters Pass, 4 of them were, like, huge, you know. And I imagine that's probably what's going to happen with the next 6, you know. I imagine somewhere in there we are going to get either Waluigi, even though that'd be 10 Mario characters, and I'm sure some people will be mad about that. But, you know, we're either going to get Waluigi, or Geno, or Crash, or Doom Guy, or we're going to get at least one, maybe 2 or 3 of the huge ones that people have really been wanting to see. You know, Dante from, you know, Devil May Cry. Like, they're going to be in there. We don't know which ones, but we know that, like, some of them are going to be, like, meh. Like, you know, like, for Hero, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Whereas I know some people were, like, freaking out about it, you know? And then same thing with Terry for me. I was like, nah, whatever. But then Banjo-Kazooie, you know, I was really excited about. Joker, I was excited for the fans of Persona to have Joker in. So, you know, there's going to be different excitement levels for all the different characters. And we are going to get, like, you know, I can say probably certainly, you know, we are going to get some of the fan requested ones, because Nintendo's already gone through One Fighter's Pass. They've heard who people have been suggesting for this first time, you know, and we're going to get a couple of them. Probably not every single one, because everyone has their own choice, of course, so we're not going to get all the big major ones, but, you know, we're going to get some of them, which is nice. Especially when this game is already, at the end of the day, the biggest gaming crossover ever. So even if we did end up getting all Fire Emblem characters, yeah, that'd really suck. But there's so many franchises already represented that it is, at the end of the day, a really good game. It's still a really good fighting game. Even if Sakurai doesn't think it's a fighting game. You know, party game, whatever you may want to call it. It's still great. You know, it's still like a really good celebration of gaming. And, you know, can't be too hard on it at this point, because, you know, if you count Echoes, if you count DLC, we have 80, well, as of January 28th, we'll have 82 characters in that game. Which is insane. So, yeah. You know, it's more of just like a feeling of disappointment, where it's like, I wish it was like a third party, or like some other character from another franchise that's less represented. But at the end of the day, we're going to get that in the next DLC pack. You know, we are going to get, you know, maybe another Zelda rep, or like, you know, who knows? You know, only time will tell. But we'll get more third party, we'll get more first party. Yeah. So we can't be overly, you know, disappointed now, and really, I think, at all at the end of the day. Just because game's already jam-packed full of stages and, you know, characters. You think that, how would I react if it was Sora, Crash, or Master Chief? I'd freak out for all of them. Like, you know, I don't play Kingdom Hearts, but hey, or, you know, Halo, but like, hey, I recognize how important those franchises are. So I'd be, you know, I'd be really excited for it. Especially because, you know, it would be, like, my first time, you know, kind of diving into that. So, like, you know, I've, like, not, like, I'm not an Xbox person, which is funny because I'm streaming on Mixer. I mean, I do have some from Xbox Game Pass on PC, you know, of course. Like, I do have, you know, like, Sea of Thieves and Lucky's Tale, although that's now on the Switch. But, you know, I do play some Xbox games, but I've only, like, played, like, bits and pieces of Halo. And, you know, I've not, you know, played Kingdom Hearts at all. So, but, you know, I recognize how important those franchises are, so I'd be pretty happy, you know, just because it introduced me more to those characters, and, you know, exactly what their games are, and it, you know, it'd be a good addition to Smash as a whole. Yeah, Doom guy, yeah, maybe, you know, I've not played Doom either. So, like, sure. You know, I'd like to see, you know, what their moveset would be like. You know, and just it'd be cool to have, you know, Sakurai talk about the history of Master Chief on a live stream. That'd be really weird, but you know, I'd be down for it. You know, you're excited for Doom Eternal. You know, I might end up picking up one of the Doom games on Switch, since the Switch is just a port machine. Like, everyone is porting everything to the Switch. You know, I might pick it up to try it, and then who knows? Maybe if I do end up liking it, I'll also be rooting for Doom Guy in Smash. You know, I don't know. Crash is definitely probably my top choice right now. Um, just because, like, I feel like his moveset would be perfect for, you know, it'd really be perfect for Smash, I think. You know, you could do a lot of stuff. So maybe, we'll see. It really depends on if Activision is game for that, you know. Well, Activision Blizzard, like, what happens if we do end up getting, like, an Overwatch character in, you know? Like, the people, the developers of Overwatch would just, like, pick any character. like they made that announcement. They were like, Nintendo, you can have any of our Overwatch characters you want for Smash. And, like, okay, cool. You know, what happens if we get, you know, a World of Warcraft character? Like, what happens if we get this weird, almost Heroes of the Storm-esque, like, you know, confirmation that Heroes of the Storm and all the, like, Blizzard universe stuff is connected to Smash and Nintendo things. I'd love that. Like, you know, that'd be kind of interesting. And, you know, Blizzard's had some controversy thrown at it recently, but, you know, if, you know, like, Blizzard has a lot of famous, you know, characters, from, you know, Tracer to, you know, Jaina Proudmoore, you know, like, any Blizzard character I really think would be a welcome addition too. You know, if we end up getting an Activision character like Spyro or Crash or, you know, anything along those lines, cool. If we end up getting something from Blizzard, also cool. It's possible. It just depends on whether they're up for it, and I don't know if Activision would be. I mean, you know, the developers of Overwatch saying something is not the same as, you know, like, Blizzard overall saying it. You know, like, if the president of Blizzard was like, yeah, you know, come on, Nintendo, take one of our characters, then there might be more of a chance. But you never know. And, okay, yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of talk about Travis Touchdown being added in, you know, and that really wouldn't surprise me either. You know, I've not played the, you know, No More Heroes stuff, but, like, really, like, it is at the point where nothing can't, like, when I went into the stream, you know, when I I was like, there's nothing that can disappoint me. Like, I'll be happy with whatever character they pick from whatever franchise they choose, and then I realized that I was wrong. Then I realized that yes, there is a particular franchise that I could come off disappointed with, and it's Fire Emblem. I mean, if they did announce another Pokemon, I'd be like, okay, like, I like Pokemon. I like it more than Fire Emblem, but still, they have so many Pokemon reps, and same thing with Mario. Like, are they probably gonna add Waluigi in? I have to guess that that's probably one of the six. You know, it'd be, yeah. But, like, then we'll have 10 Mario reps, and, like, I think some people will just be like, nah. You know, I think there will be, like, if Waluigi gets in, I think the majority of people would probably be really excited, and I think there's gonna be some people that are just like, oh, great, that's another Mario character. Which, I mean, I get that. It just seems the reason why I think it's so prevalent with Fire Emblem, all that fatigue, is because all the characters, except for, like, Robin and Corrin, pretty much play very similarly. So, and and I was maining Robin until Banjo-Kazooie, so, like that, because I like, Robin's moveset. It's so different from the other Fire Emblem characters, who I, didn't really ever particularly like their moveset. Robin with the, different powers, and how you actually have to kind of keep track of it, how many times you can use it, stuff like that. Kind of like the ink refilling with the, Splatoon. Like, I don't know, I like it. I thought that character was pretty unique in terms of playstyle. So, I I would say, like, I don't want to see them adding in any more Fire Emblem characters to Smash Ultimate. But, if they had chosen someone other than Byleth, I would have been fine with that completely. It's just, I would have liked to have seen a really cool, different kind of moveset. And Fossilizer got you into No More Heroes. Nice. Yeah, I am pretty sure Fossilizer's hoping for a Travis touchdown as well. We did talk about that one time or another on a stream, I believe, where we were talking about our hopes, or I think we talked about who we wanted to see in, and then who we thought was most likely. And for me, I think we talked about that back when only 3 of them were announced, so it was just up to Banjo-Kazooie. And I think I said for my most likely at that time, I think I said Dr. Eggman and Waluigi for 4 and 5. I was very wrong, but and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we'll get a new Sonic rep, but I might go back on that statement. But you never know. Maybe we will. Like, I feel like we'll at least, if we got like another Fire Emblem character, we're gonna at least get like 1 or 2 more from a franchise we already know. Like, we might get another like Zelda rep. Maybe we're gonna get Tetra, or maybe Midna, something. I don't know. I don't know. That was bad. A lot of us were smashed out. Splatted out. Yeah. That's what happens when you're talking about Smash during a Splatoon stream. You hope there will be no Sonic characters? Like, I wouldn't mind it. Like, really. Like, that wouldn't be, like, disappointing to me. Like, if they were like, here's Tails. Like, so long as Tails, like, didn't play like an echo somehow of Sonic, or of, another character. And, like, so long as it was, like, a fun character, like, yeah, I'd be fine with Tails, personally. I wouldn't be disappointed about it. I'd be like, okay, yeah, okay, Tails, cool. Sonic got another rep. Like, fine. Or, Eggman. I'd be like, cool. Okay, yeah. Like, that's not one where I feel like I'd be disappointed, because, like, it's Sonic. It probably should have another rep. Oh, you don't like Sonic characters? Yeah. But the thing is like, I mean, I almost said I like Sonic games. Depends on the Sonic game. I like some Sonic games. Probably not the majority of them. But, like, Sonic is, though, like, a pretty popular, pretty, well, yeah, popular, memed is probably the better term. Sonic is just, like, no matter what, though, it is such an important part of, like, gaming, that, even if you aren't a big fan of the franchise, or don't like some of the games, like Sonic 06 or something, you're still going to, I still think, like, it's still important to have, like, a, more representation from that franchise. But, I'm not specifically arguing just for Sonic in general. you know, like, maybe it's not going to be Sonic. You know, maybe it's going to be some other franchise that ends up getting another rep. You know, it might not be Sonic. I feel like that would be good because it is, like, a pretty, you know, famous, you know, franchise with a lot of characters they could choose from. So, you know, they could do that. But I don't know. I'm now looking at my shelf of amiibo. Hmm. It's so hard to tell. You know, they could also do another, like, random character, like another, like, WTF character, like, Piranha Plant was, or like Wii Fit Trainer was, or, you know, Game & Watch, stuff like that. That was not good. I got trapped there and then just... That was not good. So yeah, you know, I don't know. Like they really could add in really I think pretty much any first party, third party, add a second, third, fourth rep, give an you know, give a third party their first rep, and I'd be fine with that. Just not giving another franchise like their 8th or 9th or, you know, whatever rep, because, you know, like, it would be nice to be able to make this game as much of a celebration of gaming as possible, because I highly doubt they're going to be able to get all of those, like, franchises together again in one game. It'd be very hard for them to do, especially if they're programming from the ground up. It would take many years, and really what they would have to keep doing is keep having to try to get the same franchises, you know, same companies to agree over and over again. And they also would have to do, like, they'd basically just have to keep porting over the game, bump up the graphics a little bit, and, you know, just basically keep the same base game over and over again, which that's basically what they did with Ultimate to get it to work, you know. They basically took Smash 4 and then, you know, added tons and tons and tons of stuff to it. Like, they used the base, you know, the base of Smash 4, and then they built upon it. They added tons of stages, you know, they added, like, you know, awesome modes, a much better laid out menu. You know, the graphics all feel more seamless in, you know, in Ultimate. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand not liking Sonic. Like, me, you know, I occasionally enjoy some of the Sonic games, you know, most of the time, no. Like, you know, I like Sonic Mania, and then the last one I can remember liking before Sonic Mania was, like, Sonic Heroes, which I even understand some people don't like that one, which, you know, I get. Because Sonic in the 2000s really just kind of went through this lull phase, and then Sonic Forces was just like, it was all right. So, yeah, I get the not liking Sonic. Yeah, let's see. I'm now just like looking at my shelf of amiibo. You know, one really random, like, WTF thing they could do was add in another, like, F-Zero rep. Because, you know, F-Zero does have other racers than Captain Falcon. That'd be incredibly... Like, I would not see them doing that. They could, if they were... But I wouldn't see Nintendo, specifically. Because it is, you know, we do have to remember, Nintendo is choosing these characters. So... The only way I could actually see Nintendo adding another F-Zero rep is if we were getting another F-Zero game, which I highly doubt. I can hope, I can dream, and maybe by the time they're like, we've put every franchise we know on Switch, except for, you know, like, all these other ones we've not done anything with for years. Like, you know, like, maybe, you know, Golden Sun. Hey, maybe they could add a Golden Sun rep. You know, like, it's possible. You know, like, I could see them doing that. I could see them doing something like that, but it'd probably be like if they brought back a franchise. Most likely. But you never know. Maybe Nintendo would just be like, yeah, no, let's just add that one to add that one. Oh. Okay. Cool. Sonic Mania, that's your favorite? Yeah, I mean, I really, really like Sonic Mania. I am not very good at the Sonic Mania games. I'm not very good at platforming. I think it's obvious from whenever I stream Super Mario Maker 2, I'm not very good at platforming. You know, doing Splatoon, doing some Mario Kart, doing various other games, you know, that's one thing. But, you know, platforming, not exactly my strength. 2D platforming, not... I don't know, for some reason I'm much better with, like, 3D platforming. Odyssey, easy. Mario Maker, no. I don't know why. You think that should be easier. But then again, I don't know. I guess with, you know, being on a 2D plane instead of a 3D one, you do have to worry probably more about precision. So maybe that's why I'm so bad at it. I don't know. But anyway... I feel like I went off on a tangent there. Oh yeah, so Sonic Mania. I like it, but I'm just bad at it. But I do agree. I think the worlds and the, like, you know, the gameplay, everything about that game is polished, and it was a passion project. You know, it was something made by fans of Sonic games, and like you could tell, they put a lot of effort into that. Okay. So we have 8 seconds left. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, there we go. That should be, Oh, they got a lot of our spawn point. Didn't see that. Maybe they did get it. Oh, they did! That's what happens when you can't pull up the map on the screen and you're not used to looking down at the gamepad anymore. Ouch. That's actually pretty disappointing. They snuck around. Clever, clever. Yeah, battle again. But you know, we'll see. Anything's possible. I mean, we have Snake in the game, and Banjo-Kazooie, and, like, just, you know, so many characters you wouldn't expect to be in a game made by Nintendo. You know, it's good, you know, and we got Shovel Knight as like an assist trophy, sadly not as a playable character, but still, you know, and then Sans, and like we'll have Cuphead in a week. Like, it's really cool, you know. It's great to be able to see all this come together. And the thing is at the end of the day, we're not going to be able to predict the Smash characters. You know, even leakers or people that are pretending like they're, you know, like even people that are pretending like they're leaking content. Like, anything is possible. I think we've learned. Like, you know, we got Piranha Plant, you know, that showcases that any character could be in the game, you know, like it doesn't just have to be like a main character, you know, it could just be like an enemy from one of the games that could be in, you know, it could be like a side character, it could be an NPC that was just really popular, you know, like that's the thing, is like anything is possible at the end of the day, when it comes to Smash, you know. We can try to predict it all we want, and literally could be anything, you know? Like, I was definitely on the, it's not going to be a Fire Emblem character, it's going to be anything but a Fire Emblem character. And then it was a Fire Emblem character, you know? Even when it's that broad, where it's like, oh yes, I'm predicting it's going to be anything except for a particular franchise, and then it turns out to be that, you know, it's like, yeah. anything can happen with this game. You know, so I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what happens. You know, maybe we'll get another Splatoon rep. You know, that, like, because right now we just have, Inklings, you know? Who knows? Like, maybe we'd get DJ Octavio in the game. You know, get a second Splatoon rep. Literally anything is possible. Okay, there we go. Managed to do that. What are some of the other characters you might like to see? I mean, I think you said some of your top picks. You know, Travis Touchdown. You know, that one could be likely. I think Crash is also probably likely, depending on Activision's stance. But then again, you know, you never know. DJ Octavio as an assist trophy. Yeah, you know, that'd be kind of cool. I don't know if they'd add in more assist trophies, but, you know, like, why not? Like, it would be really cool. Like, what I was kind of expecting them to do, personally, is I was expecting them to announce, like, a 5-character, like, Fighters Pass 2, which they kind of did, but it was 6. And then I was expecting them to also be like, oh, hey, and also randomly throughout the rest of development time, apart from those 5 in that pack, we're also going to get, like, 3 more Echo Fighters, or 2 more Echo Fighters. That's what I was expecting. But instead we got, like, 6, like, full, like, characters, and I mean, I'm thinking they're not going to be Echo Fighters, because I think that's what they said the first time around, is they're like, these are all going to be built from the ground up, so they're probably going to try to do that again, but I don't know, they didn't say that this time around, so maybe not. Maybe we would get an Echo Fighter. I'd be a little disappointed by that, but then again, if it's a great character, I won't care, so. Leon Kennedy, gotcha, yeah. You know, potentially. Like, anything's possible. I'm not quite sure. I think we have that. Looks like we do. Yeah, okay, good. 51.5 to 36.6. But yeah, and again, if anyone watching wants to join in, friend code's in the description. Just let me know that you sent me a friend request so I can accept it, and then you can hop on in. So let's see. We have, like, what, 40-ish minutes left in the stream? Think I can make it to level 10? Maybe. Probably not. It is getting, like, a little bit longer to level up. Not nearly as bad as it does in Splatoon 2. But, you know, it is taking a little bit longer. But we'll see. Potentially. Potentially. Yeah, so who knows? It could be anything. Could be, you know, Resident Evil, which, you know, like, even if they do add in, you know, spirits, or if they're already a spirit in the game, like, I don't think that cancels anyone out, because, you know, even though, like, you know, Shantae is a spirit, we could still get Shantae, you know, because there's, like, I don't even know how many Mario spirits. So just because someone's a particular spirit, you know, I don't think it necessarily counts them out, you know. Paper Mario, like, yeah, maybe we would get Paper Mario, you know. Like, anything's possible. Maybe we would get Mario and Luigi, like, together as, like, a duo fighter. Just like you'd have Mario, and then you'd have Luigi, and then you'd have Mario and Luigi. That'd be incredibly weird, but they could do that. They could do that. Hey, look, it's Mario and Luigi from the Mario and Luigi series. Like, you really never know. As ridiculous as that sounds, which it sounds pretty ridiculous. You never know. You know, so, like, if you know, like, if they already add in, like, Astral Chain spirits, or add in, you know, Resident Evil spirits, like, or Tetris spirits, that might make them a little less likely, but also maybe not. We don't know. Because there's no telling who, like, because Sakurai's team might just be like, oh, hey, let's randomly make these spirits, and then they, you know, add those spirits to the game. And then maybe Nintendo is like, oh hey, we want you to add in this Astral Chain character, and then they've already added in like Astral Chain spirits, but like we won't know. We won't know until we get the other six fighters. And I think they did say that more were in development. Um, I don't remember exactly when. It might have been back in November. So they definitely have to know. Like, they know what all of them are. And a lot of them, probably maybe the first half, maybe the first three, are probably already being worked on, being modeled, being play tested. Especially the first one, whichever one it is. Um, so we'll see. Because they basically need to be released about 4 months apart in order to be able to hit December 2021. So the next one we end up getting is probably going to be April or May, which it's pretty good. And Nintendo does tend to like to do April or March directs. Usually like middle to end of March, so they can like do like a little like, here's our last thing before E3, before our E3 video. So, it wouldn't surprise me if the next one's announced in, like, a March Direct. But we'll see. I imagine they're not going to wait overly long. Because I do think they're going to want to announce it as early as possible to get people to jump on buying a second Fighter's Pass. Especially because, I don't know, maybe they were expecting a not-so-great response to Byleth, but I don't think they were, especially if they left Byleth for last. So I feel like now there's probably going to be more of a push for them to be like, hey, maybe let's just put out, like, a trailer for it in February, or as fast as possible onto the next Direct, to get people interested, and then they have it come out in, like, April or May. I don't know. Anything's possible. But yeah, Paper Mario, potentially. Maybe they're gonna start porting over stuff from the mobile games. I hope not. I would really hope not. But maybe we'll get like Dr. Bowser or Dr. Fire Mario. If that started happening, I would actually be pretty mad about it. Now that I made that prediction, that's gonna happen. Hey, look, it's Dr. Bowser from Dr. Mario on mobile. You should download it now. Oh no, that'd be awful. Why did I think of that? Oh, I thought that, like, please don't let that happen. I take that back. I'm pretending that prediction didn't happen. That would be worse than a Fire Emblem character. That would be much worse than a Fire Emblem character. Are they getting bad backlash? I think from some people, yes. Like, I think from some people, they absolutely despise it. But I think for most people, it's just like, kind of like a solemn disappointed. Like, they're just like yeah, okay. It's Fire Emblem, and it's basically a sword wielder. And it's exactly what we've not wanted, and they put it in. And so it's just like okay. I think people are just like, just kind of like mourning it, or just like, not a third party, not like a new edition, not like a rep to a franchise that only has like one or two like characters in it. It's just Fire Emblem. I think that's how most people have responded to it, where it's like, okay, it's a new fighter, that's good. Not what we wanted. Wow. Jeez. Okay, that was really close. 0.1 of a percentage point. So, like, if you look at the dislike ratio on, like, the, like, video they have uploaded of it, because they took the stream down and then just, like, posted the video, since they basically premiered it. Like, the like-dislike ratio is about, like, 2/3 like it, and then, like, 1/3 dislike it. So it's not as drastic as Nintendo Switch Online. It's not, like, pretty much the opposite of that. But it's a decent amount that I think Nintendo's not going to do something like that again. Or if they were planning on it, like if they had like a Fire Emblem character in the 6, they've probably just changed it. Like they probably have, like if they were planning on adding in like another Three Houses character or something in the 6, that's probably no longer happening. Um Granted, I think then again, people are going to buy, like most people are probably just going to flat out buy the Fighter's Pass anyway without knowing who's in it. But I do think Nintendo is probably not going to want the bad marketing for it. So if they did have another Fire Emblem character in there, they're probably not going to have it now. So it's not bad. It's not like Nintendo Switch Online bad. It's just like, I think it's just like disappointment, which is like what I feel, because I was pretty excited going into it, and then it's like, oh, it's Byleth. It would have even been different if it was like, you know, Sophus, you know, like that. You know, that would have been a nice, you know, if instead of them like building it up to be Byleth, it was just like, you know, like a Palutena moment, you know, with Pit. It's like, you know, oh, I'm not here to save you, Pit. I'm here to fight. It's like, that would have been nice. Like, that would have been more welcome than Byleth, you know? But I'm not overly mad. You know, it's just disappointed more than anything. It's just like that's fine. It's like I'm not probably gonna play with the character, and it like, I'm sure when Byleth happened, there were a, you know, small group of people that were like, oh wow, that's exactly the character I wanted in the game, and that's great. You know, every character is gonna have that, no matter what. Where even if, you know, it's like one of the least, like, most disliked characters in the world, there's at least still going to be one person that's like, hey, that's my fighter. You know, and that is one of the nice things about Smash, really, is that, you know, there is like a character in there for everybody, which is nice. You know, we got Joker, and we also got, you know, Final Fantasy in there with Cloud. Like, very stereotypically, like, PlayStation, PlayStation games are, you know, kind of, you know, like, they're on the Switch, which is cool. It's great that that happens, you know? And granted, Microsoft's rep is, you know, Banjo and Kazooie, which, you know, I'm sure, you know, maybe they'll get a second one in, you know, in the next pack. But, you know, and then they also have, you know, there's Cuphead in there, and I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But it is, you know, nice that there is something for everyone. I just think that Byleth overall was just not what people expected, because we really did think we were going to get something that was like, you know, a huge, like, fan favorite, one that people have really wanted in, you know, because it was the last one for this Fighter's Pass, so I think people had higher expectations, just because it's like, oh, it's, you know, like, I don't know, like, if it was like Geno, I think people would have been really freaking out, you know, like, yeah. It's just, it was just disappointment, I think, more than anything. So, Slime, like, Piranha Plant, so, like, really, who knows? I mean, I feel like if they were to do another generic enemy, it'd probably be from, like, it would probably be from Zelda. Like, they might do, like, Bokoblin or something. Because I feel like if Nintendo did that, they would want it to be a first party, just because first party has more representation in Smash, and they, like, that's probably why they went with Piranha Plant. So that's my guess. They'd probably go with Zelda, and it'd probably be some sort of like Zelda enemy. But you never know. Maybe they would do it. Like Bokoblin, if it had a good move set, like why not? You know, what if it was a Lionel from Breath of the Wild? That'd be terrifying in Smash. Like I would absolutely like. Actually, that is a great idea. Please, I hope they do that. Have like a Lionel in Smash. That would be actually a pretty diverse move set. Like, you know, you could charge, use like a shock arrow kind of thing. Like, really, who knows? You know, you could have like a sword. Like that'd be like such a multifaceted character. Like that's actually not a bad idea for like generic enemy Lionel. I'd actually be kind of fine with that, to be honest. Much more than Bokoblin. Oh. Okay. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll end up getting Minecraft in there. I mean, there's definitely the people that are like, yeah, you know, Steve for, you know, Smash, and then there's also people that are very, very against it. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get some sort of Microsoft rep somehow of some sort, whether it's like, you know, from one of their subsidiaries, or whether it's from just like a series that is on an Xbox console, or whether it is like, you know, Master Chief. Like, I feel like Xbox could probably get it, because Nintendo and Xbox have just been so buddy-buddy recently. That was bad. I saw that coming. I tried to get out of the way. It just did not happen. Oh, no. Well, hopefully that doesn't mess us up too much here. I mean, we already have a decent amount of turf laid down, but to, okay, good. Okay, that's charged. Okay. Couple more seconds on the clock. I just tried to hit the ouch button. That didn't work. Wrong game. Yeah, so I don't know, that was a pretty lengthy conversation about Smash. But really, the whole thing, I guess, you know, the whole takeaway, I guess, is, you know, we got 6 more characters coming. They could be really anyone, so if, you know, you didn't get your choice, or if you're feeling disappointed about, you know, Byleth, there's 6 more chances for, you know, Gino, or Doom Guy, or really anyone, or Lionel. You know, like, really anyone could be in there, or, you know, Octolings, even though I feel like that'd basically be like an echo. DJ Octavio, like, anything's possible. Really. So who knows? Battle again. Yeah. Galaga, Dig Dug. You know, you name it, it could be in there. Pretty much. Just hopefully not Fire Emblem again. But yeah, so that's I guess the moral is the game's already good as it is on its own, and there's still tons of more coming. So I'll be happy with whatever they add in. Granted, I said that about DLC Character 5 before I knew who it was, but I'll be happy about whoever they add in, so long as it feels, like, justified, you know? Like, if, you know, like, even if, you know, you're not, like, you know, a particularly big fan of Sonic, for example, like, it makes sense why Tails would get in. You know, you might not like the choice, or, you know, you might not want to play as a character personally, but, like, you know, it's there. You know, it makes logical sense, whereas adding in an 8th Fire Emblem character doesn't really feel like it made sense. So, we'll see. Especially, like, even if they did end up adding in Waluigi, like, that would be 10 Mario characters, which is an insane amount. But, like, that, adding in that character would make sense. More so than I think a Fire Emblem character, because there would be more excitement, you know, over Waluigi as compared to, you know, Byleth. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one of the many characters we've named will get in. Maybe none of them will. I think at least one of them will. You know, like Crash Crash or Doom Guy, or like, who knows? One of them probably, because Nintendo's like seen it. You know, they've seen people getting excited about certain characters, so they probably were able to somehow be like, oh hey, let's talk to this company about getting this character in, because it seems people really want that. And if we got that for the first or second, you know, fighter, then they'd get really excited about it, you know? That's my guess. I think they're gonna get a, we're gonna get a character that people really, really, really want, and is really hyped up, and it's gonna be the first or second, fighter. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. I guess that's enough of Smash. Although I should do another stream of Smash sometime soon. It's been a couple weeks since I've done one. So maybe next Wednesday, maybe on Wild Wednesday, do a Smash stream. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, so yeah, as for the stream schedule, I said this a little earlier in the stream, but, you know, in case, you know, you weren't listening or weren't here or anything, or you've just joined the stream, all the streams take place at the same time. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. And next one is going to be Friday. No, today is Friday. Wow, my time is just, apparently I was thinking it was Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, it's Friday, which is nice. Next stream is going to be Sunday. I ran into that. That's so disappointing. Next stream's going to be Sunday. I'm going to be continuing through Breath of the Wild Master Mode. So, you know, probably going to be getting epically destroyed, especially since we're going up against the Thunderblight Ganon. So that's just overall not going to be good, because I'm very bad at doing, like, the parrying, you know, doing, like, the perfect defend thing, or whatever it's called. So I'm going to fail at that many times. And that was decently close, but we didn't get it. 49.4 to 45.4. So that's Sunday, not Friday. Today's Friday. doing OG Splatoon. Monday is going to be a Mario Kart game of some sort on Mario Kart Monday. Probably not 8 Deluxe, since I've done a lot of that recently, so it's either going to be, you know, 7, which, you know, if you got a 3DS, you got a copy of Mario Kart 7, you'll be able to join in on that stream. It would require me to make a new layout to be able to fit the 2 screens in, so maybe not. It depends. It depends on how much time I have this weekend. If not, then it might be custom tracks, so if you have CTGP on the Wii, might do that too, or I might do Double Dash or one of the older ones just for kicks, since, you know, they're fun. And then Wednesday, maybe Smash. Yeah, maybe, we'll see. So that's kind of the general idea I have for the next week of streaming. And then again, also, if we hit that follower goal soon, the 25 followers, I'll do a 4-hour stream of whatever you want to see. I'll, like, put a poll in chat and on the Discord server. And then you'll be able to, you know, suggest whatever you want to see once we hit that goal. So 4-hour stream of whatever could be maybe that will be Smash. You never know. But yeah, I'm not quite sure whether that's just going to be write in as many as you want, or pick from like a long list and then choose like your top 3, your top 5 or something. Not quite sure on that, but I'll let you all know once we get to 25 follows. You know. Wow, this whole area over here has not been inked at all. That's okay, I can fix that pretty easily. Oh, that's concerning. Okay, there we go. Managed to get out of the way of that. That was maybe not as good. Ah, here we go. Ha! Check that out. Oh, no. There I was trying to do some, like, you know, like, sneaking around there, and I just ended up falling off. It happens. I don't know, how's this looking? Decent. Ooh, ouch. But yeah, and also, if you have any suggestions for what you want to see on future streams, I do take suggestions. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll play them, but you know, if you're a Nintendo person and you want to request a game, I don't have every Nintendo game ever made, but I have a fair amount. So if you want to make a suggestion, hop on over to the Inklander Discord. Link is in the About. You can just click on it and I'll send you the invite. And just, you know, give me some suggestions on what you want to see. You know, if you want to see some more Wii U games, since this is the first Wii U game I've done on the channel, you know, let me know. You know, I want to make sure the channel grows and that you all are seeing content you want to see. So, you know, like, part of it is, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be streaming what I like to stream, but, you know, I also want to hear your opinions too, you know? But then again, I don't know, maybe you're liking Splatoon and Mario Kart and stuff, and you're fine with that. Oh, they fell into the water. Didn't even need to splat them out there. But if you do have suggestions on anything you want to see, like, you know, if you really want to see someone do a stream of Tropical Freeze, cool. I like Tropical Freeze, even though I'm bad at platforming. So, you know, if you wanna see a stream of that, let me know. Go on the Discord server, send me the suggestion. You're also welcome to suggest stuff now as well. But yeah, usually if you leave it on the suggestions page, I'll see it. And like it'll be there as like a reminder. Reminder to do it. Because I do occasionally, if I'm at a point where it's like, what am I going to stream today? Then I'll go to the suggestions page and be like, oh, Tropical Freeze. That's good, I'll do that. So yeah. Just, you know, just let me know. Alright. I'm just missing, one person. Never mind. And I think we have time to do another 3 or 4 matches, before the end of the stream. Depends on how fast we get into the matches, but yeah. Just let everyone know. But yeah, so, I mean, if you want to see SNES Online, or, you know, NES Online, or if you want to see an actual, you know, NES game that's not on that service, you know, you can let me know too. I have a decent amount. You actually can't see any of them behind me. You can just see some of the SNES games I have, and some of the N64 stuff. And some of the GameCube, and just a tad bit of the Wii. The Wii's been changing shelves a lot recently, because I've been getting more cartridge-based games. So everything's just been kind of shifting down and moving bookcases. Alright, there we go. But yeah, suggestions, very welcome. Oh yeah, and I guess another question I might have is, what would you like me to use the, Inklander Twitter for? Since right now it's just pretty much a bot that posts whenever I'm live. And I'd like it to be a little bit more than that, you know, like I picked, you know, to have like Discord because, you know, that's where gamers hang out, that's where we're playing, you know. You know. But then, you know, what do you want to see from Twitter? Since I'm not like a, you know, I don't actually use Twitter all that much. But, you know, what would you like to see? Would you like to... Because I'd like it to, yes, of course, post when I'm streaming. But, like, I'd also like it to have some original content on there, too. So if anyone has any ideas of that, you can also let me know, either in chat or, via the, suggestion tab on Discord. 1 minute left. Well, so far so good. I'm gonna throw... Oh, okay. Oof, that's a lot of blue. This is concerning. What kind of stuff do streamers do on their Twitters? That's a great question, as I don't know. I don't really follow... Oh, like, I don't really use Twitter, all that much. So, that's a great question. I probably should go look and see what streamers use their, Twitter for. Maybe I use it to post news and be like, hey, check out this video. I don't know. We'll find out. Looks like we got that one. But yeah, if you have suggestions, let me know. Maybe I could do questions, like daily questions, where it's just like, what's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite special weapon between Splatoon and Splatoon 2? I don't know. You guess stuff like that could work for now? Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. Be like, you know, take a look at other streamers' Twitters and be like, what are they posting about? Yeah. I don't know. Because one thing that Mixer is not necessarily equipped for, at least at the moment, is like uploading videos and like leaving them on the channel, like little short, like, you know, 10-minute videos. Because Twitch and YouTube are designed for that, whereas Mixer, at least now, is not. So, like, I can't do, like, a top 10 video or, like, a review video or something like that. I mean, I could, but I'd have to, like, you know, basically live stream it, and then it'd only be on there for 14 days. So I could do stuff like that if you all are interested. And then if I did that, I could do, like, teasers of what I'm going to be working on for those videos on Twitter. That was kind of my train of thought to get it back to Twitter. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could do top 10 stuff, but I don't know how well that would work on Mixer. If they do end up having like a thing where like you can leave like videos like, you know, permanently uploaded on like, you know, like another tab where instead of like info past streams they also had like uploaded videos or something. And knowing Mixer, I feel like they would have like a limit on it, like you can only upload like 2 hours total. But even then, that would, you know, that would work really well for like, you know, if I have like 10-minute videos, you know, of like top 10s, that'd still be a decent amount. And then whenever one gets like old, then I can like take it down. But right now it's not feasible. I could live stream it, but I'm not sure. That's why I like my idea of just having content running even when I'm not streaming on the channel, because then new people could come to the channel and be like, oh, this is what the channel's about. And then people that do like the content and have already followed, they can just come watch my channel and leave it on 24/7 to get sparks, you know? They can just leave it on in the background. Like, you know, I'd be cool with that. And then from there, I could do, like, podcast stuff or news-related things, or even have, like, top 10 videos added in there. And then people could just come watch it, you know, whenever. I think that's kind of a neat idea. Oof. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still figuring it out. I might do like a maybe I'll do a separate channel that's like live 24/7 and has, you know, top 10s or reviews or something on it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's still early. Still trying to figure out exactly this channel's identity, you know. Apart from the name and logo and color scheme and all. You know, exactly what games are going to be the games that are being played a lot. Because right now I'm predicting it's Mario Kart and Splatoon, but maybe it's not. Maybe we'll change that later. Depends on, you know, what people are wanting to watch and, you know, what people are joining in on. Yeah, only time will tell. Will I do top 10s on non-video game topics? Probably not. Especially if I did it on, like, this channel, probably not. But maybe if I had my own, like, separate channel from this, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, if I did do, like, news or top 10s or something, I'd be like, oh, here's what's happened this week, or here's what, you know, like, I might bring on a couple friends and we talk about, like, what we're seeing as, like, the future of VR for the next 2 or 3 years, or, you know, talk about, you know, like, games coming out that we're looking forward to. Like, it could be a huge variety of stuff. But as for video games, yeah, for top 10s, it'd probably primarily be, like, video games or video game related stuff. Top 5 video game movies. I don't know. I think we have time for two more matches here. But yeah, why? What were you thinking of for top 10s? Like movies or something? But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we get some more people added in here. Maybe we'll only have time for one more. It depends on how long this one takes. 1 or 2. If this one takes like 2 minutes to find people, then maybe just one. But yeah, so we'll see. I might make the channel like 24/7, and I just somehow find time to record like 24 hours of content that just kind of plays on loop and is randomized, because I think I can do that. So we'll see. Oh, okay. So it'd just be video, like, I probably wouldn't do like top 10s on other people's videos, but it's just because I personally have never found those entertaining. Um so like I don't think I'd have fun writing the script for it. So yeah, probably not a top 10 based on another, like, streamers or YouTubers like videos. But yeah, I don't know. It'd probably be mostly video game topics. But it could be like, it'd vary from like games or characters or consoles or controllers, things like that. And no, I think we have time to do 2. We'll do 2. Like, I'm completely fine with that. I don't mind if the stream goes like 3 minutes over. because I'm having fun. I like Splatoon. Which is so interesting, because, like, before I started streaming, I, like, owned Splatoon, and, like, you know, I enjoyed it. Like, I played it, like, a little bit on and off. But it wasn't until I started actually, like, streaming, and then I realized that, like, you know, tons of other people like playing this game, and that there was this, like, really huge, community based around it, and that, you know, people were joining in. It's when, you know, I realized the replayability of it, the, you know, like, just fan connectedness that, you know, I was like, wow, this is a really great game, and then I started playing it a lot more. And top 10 episodes of your favorite shows, like, to be honest, I think Mixer probably would allow that. I could be wrong, but considering there's, like, you know, 24-hour, like, music streaming channels on here, yeah, I think probably that'd be fine. Because, like, no matter what, the video gets removed after 14 days anyway. So, like, I think they're able to not be as strict just because it's not permanent, like, it's just kind of deleted. I don't know. I mean, I'm still, you know, I'm still new to Mixer. I still need to figure out that, that mix play thing. Because I would really like to do mix play stuff. I just need to, you know, get it, you know, get it done. Just need to figure out how to get all the buttons to work, exactly what I want the buttons to do. Because I think, you know, mix play is interesting. It has a lot of, you know, potential for even more interactivity than just, you know, the sparks with the stickers and the rallies and all. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that gets added in the future. But yeah, you know, so still trying to get used to Mixer, still trying to figure out things like Mixplay. But yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I just know that I like Mixer better than YouTube. YouTube's just been such a struggle to keep making content on. So, we're not going to be making it to level 10 unless somehow I manage to go up a whole level in one battle. Yeah, so this is the last match since the two included the past one, and then we'll include this one. Where was I even going? I completely lost my train of thought. It's fine. But yeah, so won't be reaching level 10, but next time I do OG Splatoon, I will. So just one more person. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, not quite sure on. I don't know, but Mixer's great, really. To be honest, like, streaming is like easy. You know, like, it's so easy to set up, and you know, like, the fact that the stream has like a second of delay from what I'm actually doing is great, because then it actually feels more like a conversation, not like, you know, like, people don't feel like they have to spam their question over and over again in chat because it's too far behind. Like, I'm able to see it pretty much immediately. Like, you're actually able to have a conversation, and skills create even more interactivity. You know, like, I like Mixer, you know, as someone that views streams and as someone that does streams. Like, it's just so streamlined. It just makes the whole thing better. So I'm happy I happy I switched over from YouTube, because YouTube just was starting to not be fun. Well, it wasn't starting. It was a gradual decline over the 2 years I was streaming on there. Ah, there we go. Battle time. Alright. So, last match of this stream is going to be Mahi Mahi Resort. Alright, let's do this. I'm just going to throw that over that way. Cover up most of that. Alright, specials charged. And the thing, I'm not even switch off weapons yet, although, it's gonna... Because this is a new account, like, Sheldon is just gonna, like, read off every single weapon that was added to this game, and that's just not gonna be fun. Oh gosh. Alright, there we go. Oof. Someone hiding around over there. But yeah, so I'll probably go through Sheldon talking about weapons for an hour off stream, and then just have a few bought by the time I do another original Splatoon stream, because no one wants to just sit there and listen to that. Alright, there we go. Oh no, where's that coming from? Right there. Okay. Cool. And water level's about to drop. Managed to get over here before that happened. And how's it looking? Actually, really, really good. Ah! Okay, well I splatted someone there first. But yeah, it looks like we're doing really well here right now. And we have a minute left, so hopefully that manages to continue. And then, like, nothing over here at all has been, like, painted. Painted. Inked. Whichever you prefer. I'm gonna just head up this way. And yeah, I mean, so far so good, really. That missed. I tried. Alright, I'm just gonna go ink some more turf here while I'm at it. Got a couple seconds left. Deal with some of this orange ink right as, time runs out. Yeah, I think we killed that one. 60.8 to 25.1. That's a pretty good way to end off the stream, I would say. Like that's pretty good. 8 kills, not bad, only got killed once. Okay, that's not bad. That's like, what? A 5th, maybe? So need to get like 5 more wins on the next stream before hitting ranked there. Not too bad. Not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, so close. So close. But you weren't quite able to do this in 2 hours. Alright, well with that, that's going to be the end of the stream. So thanks for watching. Be sure to follow if you haven't already. If you like Nintendo content, I do tons of it, from, retro games to, games on the Switch to, of course, Wii U games, Mario Kart, Splatoon, Zelda, you name it, I stream it. But yeah, be sure to follow if you haven't already. Let's hit that follower goal, share with people, so we can try to, hit that 25 follower goal, do that 4-hour stream. And oh, thanks for the tacos. I appreciate it. Yeah, be sure to join the Discord server if you haven't already. That's where I usually post a lot of announcements and stuff about the channel. Probably should also do that on Twitter. I need to get better at that. You can also follow the Twitter if you want. It's just basically a chatbot telling you when I'm streaming. But anyway, thanks again, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back again. I had to remember what day. I almost said Wednesday. Apparently, my like week schedule was completely off. um, I'll be back again Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, with Breath of the Wild Master Mode, where I'm going to be trying to tackle a Divine Beast. And in my opinion, it's the hard one. It's the Thunderblight. It's the one in the desert. I'm going to get brutally killed because it's Master Mode, and I think I have like 4 hearts. So, can't wait. Hope to see you then. So, thanks again. Join the Discord, follow. Have a good night. Alright, bye.